I see. I see a girl that is me, but it's like it's Alice in Wonderland and skipping over the stones on the path. I can see that and just stopping and waving to the left or the right and then going on the path.
If we were to continue on that path, where would it take you?
It will take us down the rabbit hole, it's saying, I hear.
Would you like to follow the rabbit hole?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and follow down the rabbit hole and see where it takes you.
It's like a tunnel going down into the earth. It's dark brown and just sort of floating down. The tunnel still in it. I haven't gotten anywhere yet. It looks like there's something at the bottom, some kind of an energy. It's not bright. It's like a golden brown color, like a sun in the center, in the earth. And it's under my feet now.
And what else do you see?
It's very dark. I sense there are others here. I don't sense anything negative, but I'm walking towards them. They're holding out their hands. They're tall. And then I can see they're leading me towards what looks like a doorway, and there's light there. So they're tall, the tall, filmy ones. They're holding out their arms like to say they don't speak, but they're saying, welcome, come this way. We have something to show you.
You want to follow them?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I think I know them. So it's bright. It's like being outside, but bright. Like it's like a place. There's like garden type place, like a park, and there's um flowers, and it looks almost like a painting. The path changes. It meanders off kind of like a snake into some green hills, but there are things going on, people doing things. It's just a happy place. It's Telos.
Telos is the
Telos. Yes, I go there. Yeah, I know the people, and I go there very often. There's some people coming to me now. I think it's my family. The ships land here. They've come to meet me. It's my Rami and the little girls. They came to see me here. They live on the ship, but they came here because they knew I was coming.
good.
Coming without forgetting. They've been away from them. It hasn't been long to them, no. But time is slower here, they feel this. They understand.
And what do they have to say to you?
The little girls, the twins, they're dancing. They're holding one on each side of me, holding my hand, and Rami is just smiling and laughing, and we're walking someplace. But we're just talking about just the everyday things. I can't really tell what he's saying.
Describe what's around you.
Okay. We're walking a building. We're walking inside. It's like a metal door. It's like an entry point into the city. And there, I let go of the girl's hands and they step back, and I walk into what looks like a glass, like cubicle thing. And all this energy is coming up from it on the top and bottom. And it's like I'm getting sprayed with this energy. They're detoxing me. They can't have what sticks to me there. We can't bring it down. When we go, even if we go in the body, we go without taking this body. But before I go in my own body, it's here. I have to get all this stuff off of me from the surface.
What kind of stuff is being removed?
Ugh, I'm being cleared, cleansed. They can see, they're watching. And it's like a blackish gray, like dirt coming off of me. Like speckles and dirt. I'm there in like a sheer energetic body. I need to step into my body, and they're taking off. They're taking it off now. They're clearing inside. It's clearing inside. And they said I am ready now to go. And the door opens. And we're walking out, and I'm stepping into something. It's me. I'm stepping into my body, my real self. They brought it with them because that's what I have to do when I'm not here on the planet. And Telos is like, it's like going to a resort for us on the surface. It's a city and everybody lives there, but people come from the small ships come, and they can land there. It's like a vacation they can come to and enjoy the city and the landscapes and see their family and loved ones that are on the surface, even if it's just as energy. If they don't have, it didn't save a body to step into, because not everyone does that. So now I'm me. It's light, comfortable. It's want to stay in it.
So do you have a body that you slipped into?
Oh, of course. It's my body. The one from the one that's on the ship in the stasis pod. And now I can be me. And they brought a pretty dress for me to wear. It's the top of it looks the sleeveless, and it has a ruffle at the waist, and it looks like there's sunflowers and daisies like embedded into it. And the skirt is blue and full and soft. And I thank them. And the girls are singing. They're saying they made it for you, Mama. We made it for you. For when you come home.
Are they your children?
Yes. Yes. The names. Wait for the names. Araya, Alina, and my husband is Ramacles. He's on they live on the ships, the big one. And he didn't come down here with me. I suppose it's for the best.
So how do you go back there if your body's in stasis? How does that work?
They brought the pods to the pods. They sometimes, when we come here, for those, I'll explain this properly. For those who don't come all the time, there are the human souls, and the human souls can be on a wheel, a cyclic wheel, an evolutionary wheel. So they are in spirit and come into a body and fulfill their sacred mission and come back and then come again. So they don't need to keep their body. But if we so choose, we may. And I choose. And there's room on the ship with their long cylinders. And many of us on a mission here have elected to keep our bodies in a safe spot. Some, like me, take part of that with them, part of their blood, and some do not. I could not bear it again to just not have a sense of myself to do this. So they brought the cylinder or the pod onto the small ship to come visit here in the city. That was good of them because I can touch them and hold them this way.
So you slip into the body that's in the pod,
Yes.
and you're no longer in the pod. And
No.
then when you come back, the body goes back into stasis and you
Yes.
got it. Okay.
And then the human body, which is very heavy. I enjoy this light. I feel light. I can spin and run and fly. That's what we're doing. We're just running through some grass that's on the side of a roadway in the city. And they're little flowers. They look kind of like dandelions. The grass is a little taller than it is here, but it's okay to run in it because there's nothing in it that could hurt you. And we're just happy. Happy. City is beautiful. Our friends are here. Some live here. We come here often, a lot. We'll send energy up from underneath up to the surface. We place our hands up and press against what feels like a wall above our heads and allow the energy to go in. And many do that. when they come to visit the city to try to help. It's devastating what is happening on the top, the surface.
What's happening?
Oh, what isn't happening? What is happening on the surface? So much chaos, fear. The people, I can see the auras of the people, their energy fields they're not spinning properly. They're not spinning in a smooth spiral or a smooth circle. They'll spin one way, then another way in all directions. No one knows what they're doing, or they're so confused. Having come from there, we have to lessen the confusion. It's too large of a divide. The wall is very heavy, and people are looking for themselves. They're looking for the information they want to remember, but they can't. It's making some of them not be able to function properly at all.
By the surface, you mean Earth's surface?
The Earth's surface, yes. I feel myself, I'm in the city, but even though I can't see it, I'm aware. And it's sad. I'm sitting in the grass now. And I'm taking my children's hands and I'm saying to them, don't ever lose sight of what is real. Do you understand me? Don't. You have to obey Dad. You have to do what he tells you. You have to watch and observe, but do not follow the example of those you're observing. We know you watch, but it's very serious. You must understand this. It's hard for the children who live aboard the ships that are sitting above the surface. There's so many ships, and it's like everyone knows what's happening. We're positioned above. The large ones are in the clouds. You cannot see them. This is the large ship, and our ship, and the children find it entertaining to see, much like a surface child is entertained with a video game or a movie, and they don't quite, the children on the ship, they don't quite grasp how real it is. They know that their families, their elders, their councils, those above them that are teaching them have worked and are working there, but they don't fully understand that it isn't just a show. We are telling them that. They'll understand. They will. When the people arrive, and they'll be tired and sick, the crew members come home and bringing home to the ship the people that come from the earth. They've been through so much and they're tired, and we have to prop them up and help them. And the children are going to, they will see this. They'll want to help.
Can you say more about how the people from Earth will come to the ship?
Yes, many ways. The ones who come to the ship, it's just a temporary thing, but they're the ones that on the surface we deem quite functional. The workers, the light workers, the people working, the families, the ones who don't remember that they're of the light. we take those are the ones. But everyone is fractured, weak, tired. They can't, not clean. They can't go onto the surface of the new planet yet, the new clean planet, because much like I did when I arrived below the surface to the city, it is much the same. They go through healing, they must be cleaned. They have to be counseled. That's what I do. I counsel. They have to be counseled. The children have to be counseled. But there were tears and fear because they come fresh from something, a massive change. They come on the small ships. Some come just as energy, go into their own forms. They transition into their own forms. Some transition to their own forms while still on the surface, if that's possible. There's no one way.
And what is the point that this happens where people get on ships and go to bigger ships?
The point is the ship to the healing base. They must heal first. They must be healthy. They cannot bring with them any of the energy that's stuck to them from the surface, because things on the surface are getting wild and getting wilder, and they'll continue to get more and more chaotic. And at the time that those who have chosen to make this transition, they will be much more tired than they are now.
And the point that takes them to the ship is that the shift? Is there what event is happening?
Yeah. Oh, there's many timelines. I only see this one, and it's not the same one that everyone has chosen. It's a moment when it is daytime and the sky goes pink and yellow, so beautiful, very like a sunset. And the water changes. I see something coming. I'm out of the water, the beach, but it's coming at the beach, and there's something coming up out of the water. Like it's huge. It's a big ball of light, like blue, going up into the sky, and it disappears. But the sky is that pretty pink orange color, and things are coming out of the water. There's more. Something's activated in the water. They're coming up at like an arc, an angle, and then going into the sky. You can't see them though because they go behind the clouds. And, it's activating something. This is happening everywhere in all the water, into the clouds. What are they for? It helps the shift. They can't all be seen by everyone, but they're coming out of the water And people who can see them are pointing to them and watching as they go over and into the clouds. They're very large. They're coming from there's portals and crystals. We have so much happens under the water. It's all by design.
So this, all of it is happening, all the shifting, everything that's coming out of the water. That's the shift that is.
Well, the shift is this is where the separation happens, because we have to do this. The planet has to heal, so we must split. And Gaia, as we know her vibration is rising, and the blue balls that go in the sky are helping her. It's the shield. The shield. Oh, the shield that I know someone who's building the shield. I know someone as the human. He's building the shield, and he's one of the people, and it's going around the new earth. It's like clear bubble. That's the bubble. They become the bubble. It's going to protect this earth so that what happened in the old one won't happen again. Nobody can come here unless they have been cleared, unless they are of the highest light. But there will be a shield around 5D Earth. It will come up out of the water.
Shield is coming up from the water.
The balls, and they go into the sky. And I don't know exactly what they do, but they are the shield. They make the shield. I can see. I see Bo's work. It's beautiful. I always knew he was doing that, but it's beautiful to see how it will come, how it is positioned.
So after this happens with the shield and what's happening that you're talking about, at what point do people go their separate ways on their different timelines, and the ships come and take the people?
Even now, even here below the surface, no one will tell me. No one will let me know that. And I'm hearing, oh, wait, who is this? We're standing in front of a temple. It looks like a temple. It has a round dome. And in the city, kind of on the outskirts, the edge of the city, and there's a man coming toward me. He's very old. He's very old. He looks like a wizard. I don't know him. No, maybe I do. He has a long white beard and he wears a robe. He's hunched over a little bit. He is ancient, very ancient, ancient of days, ancient. And he is wearing a hat like a wizard. And he is, I cannot even tell you, almost as old as the planet herself. And he carries what we might consider a cane, but it isn't. It's long. It just helps him. And he's coming, and he is saying that we cannot tell you We cannot let you know even here. You must stop asking for time and the when, the how. Just remember that it is. So he feels that we just have to know in our hearts, we have to trust the Creator. We must stop behaving the way we did before on the surface. We must not embrace what the limitations. We have to let those go. And we do not want to tell you because you'll no longer seek the answers. It is not good to always know, he's saying.
Does he have any other messages for us today?
I'll see. No, he is just saying that that which we seek is already within us. I know that's cryptic, but he laughs. And he says that I must go on now. There's much more I have to see and do. And he walks very slowly towards the temple.
Do we get to know his name?
He said I described him as a wizard, so just call him the wizard. He's laughing. He's moving away now.
We appreciate his message to us.
I'm sorry I did not hear you.
We appreciate his message to us.
Yes. Yes. I'm saying goodbye now to the family. I'm still in. I'm light. I'm moving as light. Up. Up. Through the surface. And I don't.
Where would you like to go next?
I don't know. I see stars, sky, lots of stars. I'm on the ground, the surface. I see it's dirt, soft, no trees or anything. It's empty here. I see there's 3 pyramids. 3 forming like a triangle itself. There's wind. This place is empty. I used to have this used to be my home. This used to be the place of the crystals. It's not here anymore.
Is this place on planet Earth or somewhere else?
No. No. Far away in the years. It's very far. It's the crystal planet that it's the crystal planet. We used to make the crystals here. This is where I was called Lila. I still am, but I don't live here anymore.
Lila?
Yes, this is where I lived as Lila, the name. And this is where we would make the crystals, beautiful crystals. It was so pretty then. I remember it as very pink. Pink. Things were very pink. The sand was pink. Everything was crystal. Sand is crystal. And I'm looking around now and everything is like beige or brown. And the sand is brown and dead. There's no more life. There's no life in it. And it's blowing. There's a strong wind. I can feel the crystals hitting me. It's so sad. There's no one. There's nothing left here.
If we were to go back to the time when the crystals were there, what did it look like?
Yes, the crystals. You know this place. Many of those we have formed as a group know this place. The crystals, it was beautiful. The sky, there are many suns, 2 moons. In the daytime, the sky had a soft rose hue, and at night, it would never be extremely dark, just like a warm, brighter kind of blue with stars. And on the ground, everything made of crystal, pink sand crystal, and the energy you could feel when you walk on it. And then the pyramids. I see the pyramids, the three pyramids with the center. Important. The generators. The crystals. They're big crystals. We built these, and coming from the top, each one, a beam of light is shooting out straight up. I don't know where it goes. It could go anywhere. It goes into the universe. And everything is beautiful. There's trees, round trees. And we harness the power of the universe and put it into the crystals. We make these crystals, and people come to get them. We're helping them.
And what crystals used for?
That's what I see.
What do beings use the crystals for?
It depends. Depending on where they go, who takes the crystals for communication, usually for that, for beauty, for adornment, to use for everything, cooking, light, energy, everything. It just depends. The ships are powered by crystals.
We were to go to the time when this planet no longer was the source of these crystals, what was during that time?
I see. I see up in the sky. They're flat, thin discs, silver discs, flat discs. They're coming in from the sky over the planet. And they're just hovering there. Everybody is outside now looking up at these these discs. They're so flat. What are they? There's no life inside of them. They're not alive. They do not carry life forms within them. They just are up above us now, everywhere. The planet is very small, so they are all around. They're blocking out the suns. They are taking the energy. They're sucking the energy up. These discs, the energy, I see it. It's rising up. Everything on the planet is made of crystals. And all the energy is going up through the air into these discs till there is no more. Till there's no more. There's no more energy now. None. The sun is hot. The one above our heads is hot. Nothing can protect us. We must go.
Who were these beings that took the crystals and the energy?
I don't know. I just remember they sent the discs. They took the energy. They didn't care about the crystals. They took the energy out. Crystals are not of use without energy.
Have a name?
Sorry?
Did the planet have a name?
Remember, let's see. Kolia.
Colia. Okay.
Kolia.
Colia?
Kolia.
Colia. Okay.
Kolia. Long ago. Very, very long ago. It was.
What was your role on that planet with the crystals?
I helped design them, teach the visitors how to use them before they would take them.
You've had this role with the crystals for looks like many lifetimes. Let's go to another lifetime where you had an influential role in using these crystals on other planets.
There. One moment. In the Pleiades, in the Pleiades. We went there, many of us. We moved and left. We went, that's where our destination was. Um, we brought crystals with us as much as we could. We brought many, many crystals, all the colors. We took as many as we could. And that's what happened. That's what we did there. Just brought them there.
You had a role of placing the crystals here on Earth at some point.
Yes.
You go there now.
Okay.
See what it was that you were doing with the crystals on Earth.
We would take many, many trips to and from home to Earth to bring the crystals in. And we would go and place them in into the ground. The Earth is new, so new. It was created as a paradise planet, as a special place for everyone to just be able to go. Would keep the record books there. We were on, that was the plan. And everyone could come, enjoy the beauty, read the books. That was the plan. The crystals were brought before life was brought to the planet, any life. Just putting them in the sand, into the water. That's all. Back and forth. We stopped once the first creatures arrived. We did not want to interfere with their free will.
And the purpose of the crystals and their placement?
To place them strategically to form a network of energy like lace, like the grid, the crystals, forming a grid of energy like lace. And it keeps her alive.
And those crystals are actually an important part of our ascension in this time.
Oh, yes. They are everywhere. There is no place on earth that does not have crystals. Some more than others. The time has passed and they have moved, but there are enough. There are enough.
Talk about how they'll be used as part of our ascension process in helping guide shift.
Well, on 5D Earth, there is no need for pollutants. There is no need for fuel, for cars, for any of these things, these toxic forms of energy and conveniences, and they'll be used instead in the homes, the temples, everyday life, everything.
They are going to be activated as part of the split as well.
They already are becoming activated.
In your last session with Derek, you had activated a crystal off of the coast of Florida. Is there any other work that needs to be done today in this session with any of the crystals?
Oh, let's look and see. We must activate the water. The crystals, many of them are under the water. A good percentage. We must activate the water, and we all can do this. We hold our hands out towards the water and let the energy just flow from us. You're more powerful than you know. And that can be done visually if you're not near the water, physically if you are. The water has to be cleared and cleaned for the crystals to be able to activate at their full potential.
Is there anything that we need to do in this session, activating the water?
We're doing it.
Very good.
Visualize the water. Visualize your hands are out towards the water. And let's let the energy flow. It is done.
Very good. Is there anything else that you would like to explore around the crystals at this time?
No, I've seen them. We understand their use. Many will become aware of them very soon.
Very good. Let's go ahead and leave that scene now, and let's move to another time. A time where you were in the New York tunnels. Let's go there now. Tell me what's around you and what is happening.
Oh, feel pressure, like a jolt. The tunnel. Oh, the tunnels. Yes. Unless if I would be allowed to see this. You can see outside the door of the tunnels. I'm allowed to see outside the door of the tunnel, but I am not permitted to witness what goes on behind. I'm pressing my forehead against the door. Amy, as Amy. Oh, something terrible has happened. I walk to the door. No one knows it's there, except if we use it. Hitting my hands against the door. I know something happened. I'm walking inside the door. In the room. Everything. I'm feeling something is wrong. There's a metal folding table and metal folding chairs and clipboards, papers. Walk past it. It's on my right. There's a woman and a man. The man has his back towards me, looks very pensive, worried. He's very tall and skinny. We call him Uncle Joe. Then a woman, smaller than he, brown hair. She has it in like rolls on the side. I see her shoes. She's wearing it's a dark green suit, a skirt, block heel shoes. They see me come in. I just know something is wrong and they don't like that. They don't like that I know things. Breathing hard. What happened? Not for you to know, young lady. Now get going. And he just stands there, looking up, gazing ahead, fear and worry. I don't know why. I'm walking down a set of running down a set of stairs that goes deeper down below the subway, down into this underground place, down the flight of stairs. I open the door to a room and no one's there. There's bunk beds inside. It's empty. Wait, no. No. There's a friend. He's a boy sitting in a chair. He's got dark skin and curly hair. He's saying, Amy, come in, sit down. You need to sit down. The chair is hard. It looks like it's like a wood. I sit down with him. He reaches for my hand across the table. He's so upset. They've done it, he said. They've done it again. What have they done? They've killed him. They took him. They took him, but I know they killed him. They took Ricky and took him away. I just knew. He's gone. I can see myself as Amy getting very hysterical, crying, refuse to believe it. He cannot be gone. Why? What did he do? He told them no more. He told them. He told them. He said no. No more. That he was never coming. He's going to run and never come back. He's gone.
What are they doing to you under the tunnel or in those tunnels?
I've never lived anywhere else, but I know it's different. I see how different it can be, but I don't want to talk about the details, but they make us, we're like clay. They get us as babies and make us how they want us to be, how they want them to, how they want us to be for them, to work for them. It's bad. It's something that as a child, you don't question it, but now we question it. And they use us for their own pleasure. They send us up into the world to help them find more, to bring in more children. Who better, they say, than another child? So they put us to work. We go to the park. We go walk the streets of the city. We play. We this is not easy to live with. I didn't know any better. I don't like to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this. But I have to talk. Oh God, they sent us to make friends with the other children. They take the children that we become friends with because they need more children. This is horrible. I never wanted anyone to get hurt. I didn't know. Or maybe I knew and didn't thought it was okay. I don't know. But they sent me to school to learn to dance. So that I could be their eyes and ears. So that I can infiltrate their world for them because they can't do that. And I am afraid that if I say no, they won't let me dance anymore. And if they don't let me dance anymore, I don't think I can live anymore. That's the only thing I have that's mine. And even that belongs to them.
What happens next?
Sorry, I did not hear you.
What happens next?
Nothing. I have left that place. I'm in a theater and where the wood floors are wood, shiny. It's a school, a dance school, with there's mirrors on the wall. I'm holding onto the bar, talking to my friends. We're just laughing, and it's before our class. It's so nice, even if it isn't real. It's just nice to pretend it is. And it's nice, it's happy there, but I just know something will happen. Something will go wrong. Because I can't do this for them anymore. I can't. I don't want to do this anymore for them. But they'll take this away from me, and I don't know what to do.
Let's go ahead and leave that scene and let's move forward to another important day in this lifetime. Another day where there's something important happening. Go there now. What you see?
I'm at the pier. Just walking home from class. The the pier, holding onto the metal rail just feels cold in my hands. Looking at the water, thinking about how easy it would be. My favorite movie is The Red Shoes. It's my favorite book. I love it. I want to dance off the pier and feel the water and leave this place forever. But I don't. I don't.
What happens next?
Nothing. The same. Same thing. Same thing every day.
What's the same thing every day?
We get up. Like, they don't want me to see. They don't want me to see some things. That's okay. But the daytime isn't bad. It's the nights that tear at your soul. But the day is mine. The day belongs to me. They let us out. But I don't do what they say anymore. I will not find the children with them. No. For as long as I can, I will do it my way. They know. They've made me marry someone. It's a horrible thing. He's old. They made me marry him because I didn't do what they say. They won't let me dance anymore. I can't go out anymore. I'm not a person anymore.
That scene and move forward to another important day in this lifetime.
I want to leave.
Nice to see.
I'm trying to run away. Looking for the door. It's dark. It's night, and they're asleep. I'm going to find the door. I'm going to find the door. I can do this. But it's too dark. It's too dark. And someone's there. I see him. He's grabs me by the shoulder and spins me around and shakes me. The husband shaking me, trying to pull me back by the arm, and I'm screaming, saying, "No, I won't go. I will not go." I'm actually stronger than he is. And I shake him away. And faster. He can't, I don't want him to grab me. And I dive down the steps. We're at the edge of the steps. I want to go home. I really want to go home. I don't care anymore.
Then what-
I'm going home now.
Where's home?
It feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. So free. Oh, no. I have to keep going. I won't go back there. I feel I'm going straight up. Like I'm reaching for something. I'm going up. Like there's, I'm going up as if I'm going up into the top of the water, but it's not really water. I thought it was an ocean, but it's the sky, the stars. I'm pulled out, pulled to a safe place, just a safe place of light. I don't want to go back.
So when you threw yourself down the stairs, that was the end of that life in physical form?
Yes.
And now that we're on the other side of that life, what do you think the purpose of was for that life?
Information. No more forgetting. Just information. To remember it. That life, why? The
Mhm.
purpose of going?
Yes.
Oh, going. Well, I carry the purple light. I carry the amethyst flame. I must bring it to the planet. I was silly. Since going, I was going to go to the planet and I could handle anything, right? No. It was too hard to infiltrate those people. I had to go and be there and use the light to put the light in that place, that dark place, the dark place, so that the light could work there. I would be the light there. It was just too much.
Imagine that that was a very dark place.
Mhm.
Very dark. All right. So we're going to drift away from that life and leave her, leave Amy to find what she's supposed to find. Leaving her to
Yes.
the path. Now I'd like to speak to Bella's higher self. Can you speak to Bella's higher self?
You are.
Okay. Are we okay to continue, Bella?
Of course.
Okay, very good. We would like to explore the Bella's allergies. Give us an insight into how we can get some to alleviate her allergies.
DNA is incompatible right now. That is why she's doing what she can do. They can't be eliminated until the DNA is fully upgraded.
Okay, very good. She would like to, Bella would like to lift her amnesia and gained as much information as possible beyond the veil. Is there
Yeah,
anything that we can do to help lift that veil further today?
yes. So we're showing a curtain rising up over a stage. The curtain is lifting from the stage. It's for everybody. The curtain is rising. The play has begun. It is done.
Very good. She would like to have access to all of her abilities, get them back. Is there anything we can do to enhance her abilities that she has today in this lifetime as well?
She has them. They're there. There's no more that can be done in their density.
Is there anything you can tell us about anything more you can tell us about the shift into 5D at this time?
It's long awaited. It's late. The warriors are tired, longing for home. We don't keep them away from home much longer. Hold your ground. Do not fire unless fired upon. I'm being told. It's my counsel. They're here. And they're saying, you must hold the peace. Hold the flame and the light. You would argue that you want to do more, but you are doing more. The shift. If only we could snap a finger or wave a wand and have it be done. But it is out of our hands. We can only come to assist you and grant you peace.
We came here to assist humanity in this ascension process, and through that we are doing these past life regressions for our clients. Is there anything else we could be doing in our sessions to help humanity?
That is the question. Each session helps them to remember. Even the lost ones. They will retain their equilibrium. The session helps them remember who they are. And that is an invaluable tool in this fight against injustice.
I've had a few clients who have been vaccinated and have not been able to access their higher self in the manner that most others have the ability to do. Is there an explanation for this?
Artificial intelligence has been placed in their bloodstreams. Small particles of artificial intelligence. They are inhibited by this. It is a program within this, within the artificial intelligence to suppress. So no, not really. at this moment unless a way is found. They must set the intention that they do not want the poison any longer, that they want to try to transmute it, that they're willing to work very hard to transmute it. And then, only then, can they be worked upon? Can they work upon themselves? There is no magic pill. It is all about intention. They have to deeply, sincerely have the intention to neutralize it.
Have opted to receive these injections. What will happen to them once they are no longer in physical form and crossover?
Are you asking if they could be removed?
I'm asking if they are able to ascend. Are they able to eventually go?
Ascension is an individual and personal thing. It will depend on the person to set that intention to work with the higher realms, to disperse what has been put into their bodies.
So this isn't something that permanently alters their soul for all eternity?
Nothing is ever permanent, but in this incarnation, it's a possibility that it does not alter their soul. It will alter the physical, and it will alter the being's ability to grow light, to absorb light. So there is much we need to learn, so much to be learned about helping these people. But no, there is no one answer. It is simply up to them to want it deeply enough that it will be so.
Are there any questions that I did not ask that you would like me to ask?
We would like you to know that while it seems so long to you, interminable amount of time, and yes, we concur the mission has gone off too long, but there is a time where there is an end to this mission. When the earth heals and grows, I only know that this is so.
Very good. Are we complete in our session today?
Yes.